The VAR Show. The one place for your weekly football update.
Hola, a very warm welcome to the VAR show, the show which talks about all the various major football leagues in detail. Today we are going to continue the theme of interviews, and we have a very prominent figure in the Nepalese footballing culture as of today and hopefully in the future also. We have the manager of Friends Club Kupandol, Mr. Marcus Dantas, with us today. So for our listeners who do not know what Friends Club is or where it is, Friends Club is a Nepali football club from the Kupandol neighborhood of Lalitpur. The club is known for nurturing young talents of Nepalese football. Friends Club has produced more than 200 national footballers to date. The club plays in the Nepalese First Division. So without wasting much time, I would like to thank Mr. Marcus Dantas for coming on the show all the way from Brazil. Thank you and welcome to the show. First, I would like to ask, how are you and what are you doing during this pandemic period?
Sorry, but speaking English slow because the last words I don't understand.
Sure. So how are you?
How?
How are you?
I'm fine.
What are you doing during this pandemic? During this time, what are you doing?
In this time in Brazil?
Yes.
In Brazil it's pandemic. Yeah, and in Nepal I think it's two pandemic virus is not good.
Yes.
So in Brazil now they stop the football, stop social. I'm staying in my house. The quarantine it's very terrible for us because the players need training. I'm a coach. I need practice my trainings. And this moment it's terrible for us, but it's necessary to stay in the house.
Yes. So okay, we'll now move to Nepal. It's better. Nepal is a little bit better. The country is under lockdown, but the amount of cases it's locked down.
Okay, it's terrible.
Yeah. So we'll ask the first question: how is football culture in Nepal compared to, like, you have been in so many places? So how is it compared to those places in Nepal? The football culture.
Yeah, in Nepal, I think that the football in Nepal it's necessary. It starts education when the child, when the players in the child, because I'm working professional Friends Club, So I receive the players, and the players it's a very very difficult respect the command. Understand me?
Yeah.
Because I think that's education.
Okay.
Academy, it's necessary in Nepal. Academy. So I explained the president because I think that the players in Nepal, it's a very potential. Very, very potential. The players, very good players, but it's necessary discipline. Understand me? So when I stayed there, I think that's good experience for me, and a very very good experience for each player there, because I put new methodology, I put new tactical, I put new idea, I put new some situation. So it's necessary discipline. So I think that's when the players, the Nepal players have discipline, the national team in Nepal work better in the better teams in Asia. Understand me?
So is this your first time in Asia?
Yeah, first time. I worked in Europe, in Sweden. I'm working in Europe. I former play soccer. I played in Portugal. I'm coach in Sweden, and the first time in Asia.
Okay, how do you like it in Asia compared to Europe?
Yeah, the culture is different. It's very, very different for the Occident. Understand me? Brazilian culture is very different. So in Nepal culture is different. Food's different. The sport culture is very different. But I like this. I like because I I know that about the other situations. In my career, that is important. It's a new experience.
Okay, then how big a problem was the language?
And some players talk in English, the other players not talking English. So my assistant coach, Sukra Tamang, that very good person, helped me a lot. Use Nepal language. So translate my words, my English for the players. And for me, it's easy. So I think that's it. When I go the collective, the journalist, my English it's not clear for them. I don't know. I think that's clear for you, my English.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, but yeah, it's good because I need to practice more. Understand me? Practice more for my career. That is important. Talking English, and now in my house I'm studying Spanish language because that is important.
Yo hablo un poco español.
No. I'm studying Espanol.
Okay.
I'm studying.
Okay.
I'm not talk.
Okay.
Only in English and Portuguese.
Okay. So, what is the quality of the league in Nepal? The football quality. Do you think it is good enough to make Nepal better?
Yeah, I saw good situations there. Understand me? I think that's it. Bring foreigners. That is important. In my team, had 3 Brazilian players. I'm not choice these players. The players, when I arrived at the Friends Club, the players stay there. Understand me? The good players, Brazilian good players. 1 defender, 1 midfielder, and 1 striker. And I saw the other teams use African players. I work with African players in Sweden. They're very good players. A good characteristic, speed, smart, strong. That is important. So the quality Nepal players have potential. It's a good players, but it's necessary more study. Understand me? Tactical, the other strategies. I think that's the first division in Nepal. Not now, but it's a long time. I think that's 5 years. After 5 years, the Nepal League, that's same Indian League for the 5 years. After 5 years, not now. It's start evolution.
So, Friends Club, this year they finished 11th. You all won 4 games, drew 2, lost 7 out of 17. You all scored only 12 goals and conceded 19. What do you think went wrong?
Yeah, for me it's not good because when I arrived at Friends Club, the directors explained to me about relegation, only relegation. So in my work, in my career in Brazil, in Sweden, I work hard to put in the top 6, same top league, the same Nepal league. So I explained the directors, I need to arrive in Nepal 2 months before. Understand me? Because I need to prepare my team. I need to bring a good players. So I arrive, that moment it starts the league. It's not easy put my methodology. It's difficult to the players understand my methodology. So I could the good results. Win 3-star, the big team, win the other team. So when I escape the relegation, that's good for Friends Club. So I had possibility to put the top 6. But the federation puts my games 24 hours after the other game. I not agree with this. Understand me? Organize is not good. I respect this situation there. I respect. But I'm not agree. Because my play is not machine. It's a human. It's necessary rest. So I play rest 24 hours, and play again. It's terrible.
And are you
It's
happy
terrible.
with the quality of the players that you have at Friends Club? Or are you looking to bring players?
Yeah, when I arrived there, the players stayed there. I'm not choice the players. I'm not have time choice. So in my methodology, I like bring players. I like choice my players because my methodology, my profile, my system, I choose the players stay in my system. So this situation it's different because when I arrived the players there, okay, I development the players. I prefer development the players. So the players are good player. The Friends Club has a good players, but it's a very young players, a very young players. Is this year, this season for the Friends Club is not good because young players it's necessary training more, necessary development, necessary evolution. So, for example, I have my committee. I have physical body, I have physical coach, and the Friends Club not have physical body, physical coach. So this situation for the short time is difficult for me too. So I work hard every day. I work hard every day to evolution little situations, to evolution the club and the good results to stay off relegation.
So, you are working in Sweden where you had a good job. Why did you come to Nepal, which is like in terms of football, very back compared to Sweden or any other countries you have been in?
Yeah, I'm very young. I'm very young coach. Yeah, I had 35 years old. For me now, for this moment, that is important to know, see the other culture, the football. So I'm former play soccer in Portugal and worked in Sweden to coach. Okay, so my contract over there. My contract over there. And I have the possibility to enter the Asia, see the other culture. For me now, for my career, that is important. See the other culture because I bring for my methodology the different situations. So I accept this contract, the Friends Club. I accept the experience and work hard there. For me, that's very good. I think that's Friends Club good too because put the Brazilian coach, that is important for marketing, for work. So I think that's it. I chose Nepal because I had the odd proposal in Saudi Arabia, I don't know, but I chose Nepal because the different football. So it's good, different football, but it's good because the fans is fantastic fans. Love football. I like this.
So I also did my diploma in youth football in Barcelona. So you can hire me maybe.
Why not?
So
My dream.
Barcelona,
Yeah, Barcelona is dream. My dream
you
too.
should go there.
Because, yeah, pay attention. The Barcelona have the methodology since the child
Yes.
when since the child that's the professional. That is important to work this situation because when the players arrive in professional, the players know that's about the methodology. That is important. Nepal needs to follow this situation.
And there is no youth football in Nepal.
They used,
Like
for example,
you have the under 14, under 12, under 8 tournaments in Barcelona. Where you have under 8, you do not have that in Nepal in a big scale.
not have,
No, I don't think
not
so.
have
I don't think
Nepal.
so. It's not very big.
No, that is important. That is important because I put the social when my president sent me put the social academy, the grassroots. I forget the name, the grassroots. But the presidents create the social academy. The children had 10 years, 10, 11, 12 years, men's and women's, boys and girls. Very, very important because the players respect discipline, the football. Understand? Education, that is important. Because the football, it's not only in the field. Understand me? The football starts outfield, into the field in the last moment. So the players, the good players, to transform the good players, it's necessary the good education, good discipline. The Nepal football use only 4-4-2. Why? Understand me? The modern football, it's necessary the other methodologies, other system. 4-1-4-1, 4-3-3, 4-4-2 in the other situation. The strategy, the press the opponents every time. Intense game. So it's different situation, not only 4-4-2. So it's necessary course for the coach. Understand me?
So how is the finances in Nepal? Like according to when you are in Sweden, like is the finances good in Nepal that you see yourself long term here?
Yeah, in Nepal it's necessary. For example, the first league only 3 months. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 or 4 months.
13 games, one game each. 13 games.
No, it's necessary more. Understand me? It's necessary more. It's very necessary. Minimum 6 months. Understand me? Game in the house and out the house. That is important. Because development football have opportunity to see the other players. Understand me? So I think that organize first. Nepal football is necessary to organize first before organize professional directors in federation, in the clubs. It's most necessary this because I saw very good potential players there. The players have ability, the players have speed, the players have strong players, tall players. Understand me? Good technique. The Nepal players have a good technique, but it's necessary training. It's necessary development. It's necessary have a conditional to development. Understand me? So the difference, Europe and Asia, the culture, okay, the culture is necessary respect this. It's one situation. And the other situation puts the good coaches to teach the football for the Nepal players. Understand me? The good professional directors to teach the federation. I think that is important because the Nepal needs this. The fans love football. The fans love football. Nepal is necessary to go to the World Cup. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, it's
It's necessary to go to the World Cup. Understand me? Because when you see the Indian football, it's not difficult Indian football. Why not Nepal dispute the India? Why not? Have a potential dispute, but it's necessary to work a long time. It's necessary patience. Yeah, the coach Allen, Sweden coach, the national team in Nepal. I talked with him when I stay there and when I stay in Nepal. And Yali talked to me, Marcus, it's necessary time. Of course, the work in football, it's necessary time. Because the players need to understand the methodology. It's not quickly. It's a long time. So I think that the Nepal people, the Nepal director, the Nepal Federation, patience. I think it's in Nepal the good way.
So what is your footballing philosophy like? How do you want your team to play? Attacking, maybe defending? What do you like in football? Like when your team?
Yeah, in my methodology, because I bring the Brazilian culture. Yeah, the Brazilian culture is offensive game. Offensive game. Because how can I win the game? How? Do the goal. Understand me? Do the goal. So my teams, I put in the offensive game. So when I arrive in Nepal, it's different because I need to protect my team because it suffer many goals.
Yeah.
So I need to correct this situation. So I correct my defensive line. After this, I put my offensive game. So when I stay in my preseason, for example, I go to the other team in preseason. I have time to prepare my team. So I put my offensive team. I train in more offensive game because I think that offensive game, my opponents suffer a lot. Understand me? So I like offensive game.
So what is your favorite formation? Like 4-4-2, 4.
No, I like 4-1-4-1 because 4-1-4-1 it's easy transform in the game the other strategy. For example, 4-1-4-1. After 4-1-4-1, I use 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3. It's easy transform in the game. 4-4-2, it's fixed. It's not easy transform in the game. The players, it's slow to mentality to transform. So 4-1-4-1, 4 defensive, 1 midfielder defensive, 4 midfielders offensives, 2 extreme, and 1 forward. So suppose I need to transform this formation. I bring 1 midfielder, 4-2-3-1. Understand me?
Yeah.
It's easy transform this situation. So I like 4-1-4-1.
So do you have any coach or coaches you look up to? You take inspiration from?
My experience, the other coach.
Yeah, like no. You like? Do you see any coach take inspiration? Maybe Guardiola, maybe Klopp, maybe.
In Brazil now, Jorge Jesus. Do you know Jorge Jesus?
Yeah. Former
Portuguese
Portuguese,
coach
yeah.
and the Flamengo coach. Yeah, I saw Jorge Jesus because it's offensive game. Every game in Brazil, it's offensive. Jorge Jesus put in his team, it's offensive. Of course, had a very good quality players. So I think that's Jorge Jesus now for these moments in Brazil. So around the world, it's Guardiola for me. I like Guardiola because Guardiola uses the Spanish culture. Spanish culture football, it's quality football. So change the game. Every time the Guardiola change the system, change strategy in the game. So I think that's different, coach. I think that's win many games because, of course, have a quality players and change the strategy every game. Guardiola and Jorge Jesus now for me.
And do you have any words for any players or coaches who are just starting out?
I don't understand.
Like,
Sorry.
do you have any advice for any players or coaches who are just starting careers?
I not understand. Sorry.
Okay, we'll move on.
Give me one example for me.
Like
give me one example for me.
maybe suppose you want to say some player who is just starting, maybe train harder or something.
Yeah, of course. I search the players. I go the many games. I went the many games in Brazil. When I stay in Sweden, I go the many places, choice the players. So I left there 5 Brazilian players, my players in Brazil. I left there. So when I stayed in Sweden, I look at the other place. Oh, I like this. Come on. I like. Come on. I like. Come on. Understand me? Because it's easy for my methodology. So I choose the players with agree my methodology.
Okay, and so when are you coming back to Nepal now?
I don't know, because this situation is not good, the virus around the world. So if it has a possibility to return, why not? I return. But depends the proposal, depends the organize the club, depends the many situation. I like the people in Nepal. I like it. I like it because affection for me. I respect this. I respect a lot this. So I pretend to return in Nepal. So I didn't know. I need to see the contracts. I need to see the money. That's good. Okay, I go and work hard.
So how is the money in Nepal compared to Sweden?
In Sweden, I receive in euro. Of course, the money it's high salary there. In Nepal, it's a good salary. It's a good salary. The club pay okay, no problem. I not have problem about this. Pay right. So the difference little bit because I arrived in Sweden the second division.
Okay.
The second division in Sweden. In Nepal, I go the first division. So the money, of course, in Sweden it's higher than Nepal, but it's a little bit.
Okay, on that note, I'll ask you one final question. It's a very controversial question. Whom do you prefer, Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo?
In my opinion,
Yes.
I prefer Neymar Jr. Do you know?
Yes, he is good,
No,
but
I explain that. I explain. Not only Brazilian players. No. Because the characteristic now for this moment, Neymar has a characteristic the technique, physical, psychological, it's fantastic. The problem is Neymar in Brazil, it's out the field. Understand me? Professional. So Lionel Messi is a fantastic player. Cristiano Ronaldo is a fantastic player. But the characteristic is different. The Messi, it's a very good technique. Fantastic technique. The Cristiano Ronaldo is efficient. Understand me? The Cristiano Ronaldo is the top scorer. Lionel Messi, the midfielder. So dribbling, smart player. So the Cristiano Ronaldo is the last man. Do the goal. It's different. Now for this moment, Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi, I prefer Lionel Messi. But the Cristiano Ronaldo training more. It's different. Understand me? So I put the Neymar for example because the Neymar for me it's the same characteristic that Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar for me it's same. For me the three players it's the fantastic players. So okay, your question I choose one. I put the Lionel Messi in the first, Cristiano Ronaldo second, and Neymar third. Okay. So I think that the characteristic is different.
okay, which is your favorite club in the world? Which is your favorite club you like to watch?
Around the world, in Brazil, I like Flamengo now. Flamengo now because the game is different. The quality game, Flamengo in Brazil. Around the world, I like the Manchester City because I see the Klopp. I see the Guardiola puts the methodology. I like this. But the Barcelona bring the good coach. I studied the Kik Santian, name is the coach. I studied this coach. The methodology is fantastic.
He was very
I
good in
studied hard.
Real Betis. I had gone to see his game when I was in Barcelona versus Real Betis. He was amazing coach.
Yeah, amazing coach. The kick such is different. So of course, heads the Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi, it's a height player.
Setien,
So
Kike Setien plays with 3 at the back, 3-5-2.
perfect. It's different
Yeah.
situation. Understand me? The kick section is coach about Real Betis. I saw the Real Betis game. It's very very good. So kick section, Guardiola and Jorge Jesus coach for me in these moments. So the different situation. I bring the methodology for me because I bring little bit kick section. I bring little bit Guardiola. I bring little bit Jorge Jesus. So the collective game, Guardiola. Individual game, kick section.
Okay, on that note, so Mr. Marcus Dantas, thank you so much for talking to us, and we wish you all the best for your future campaigns, and we wish you win the Nepal League, and hope we can talk again soon. So thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. My English, that's okay?
Yeah, it is very good. It's not a problem. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Okay.